It's a nice place. Well, I might have been born just poor white trash, but I sold 1 million records, made a little cash. The doctors and the lawyers, they don't think it's funny that they're living next door to white trash with money. White trash with money, let's go. Listen, did you know? Welcome to White Trash with Money. Welcome back to White Trash with Money. Different location, same questionable choices. I am joined today right here in the Emerald Coast Harley-Davidson studio with Shaun, the What No Way guy, Shaun Umscheid.
That's right.
Did I say it right?
You did, actually.
Yeah?
The first person to ever say it right.
That's right, because I did Hooked on Phonics.
He practiced.
I did.
Alabama edition.
And y'all remember Big Gus.
Yeah.
Daniel Gussoff.
Thanks for having me.
Are you a junior?
No, but my son's a junior.
He is, yeah. Big Gus from Big Gus Tractor and Equipment and Emerald Coast Harley-Davidson. Man, it gave me a lot of opportunities over the past year, and I do appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Try not to get me canceled, all right?
I'm going to full run it straight into the ground, baby. Shaun, what's up, brother?
Just down enjoying this Florida weather that's supposed to be hot.
It is not. It is, dude, it's cold.
It's warmer at home than it is here.
It's colder than penguin pussy.
That's cold.
Does it get colder up there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we get minus 40 Celsius, which is minus 40 Fahrenheit here, right?
It's cold.
That's cold. That's colder than penguin pussy.
That is cold.
Do animals even survive that?
Oh, yeah. Barely, but they do.
The bears?
No, barely. They do.
Bearlies?
They do survive it, yes.
Anyways.
Anyways.
So you live in Alberta?
Alberta, yeah.
Yeah. Edmonton?
No.
That's where we're doing Border Warz.
Border Warz.
We'll get into that a little bit later.
Yeah, we'll get into that. But yeah, I live south of Calgary, so just middle of nowhere. No one around me. It's nice.
Gus, it's literally the middle of nowhere. If this guy's got to go to the auto parts store, it is like an hour each way.
It's a day trip.
It's not like our local Napa's like 20-minute each way, so you're an hour to go get parts.
So are you a Flames fan then?
I don't really watch a bunch of hockey.
It's just flaming.
I'm not.
You don't watch hockey?
I'm not.
I thought there was a rite of passage for you people.
No, I like motorsports, racing, stuff like that.
But no hockey?
Yeah, my kids like it, but
yeah,
I'm not big into it.
What is your background like? Like everybody knows you from the internet as the what? No way, for fuck's sake, right?
Yeah.
What's your background? I know that you're getting into racing, right?
Yeah.
Or you've been into racing. You're doing a bunch of drag events, right? Drag racing. Yeah. We gotta clarify. It's 2026. You gotta clarify that.
Yeah.
What is your background? Like, what did you do before the internet?
So right out of high school, I went and did my welding apprenticeship, and I worked for some trailer companies and different stuff. Worked in the mines a little bit, and then opened up my own welding shop. And
did you specialize in MIG or TIG?
Well, I mean, it's not hard to specialize in MIG. Any monkey can do that.
Yeah.
But
can you? He said, "Can you do it?"
Yeah.
Okay.
You can MIG weld?
Yeah,
we're gonna test this series.
Okay, we will, and we'll put it in here. We'll go weld something today, but
not here.
No.
We don't need to burn this place down.
Well, I don't mean to brag or anything, but I am a world champion spot welder. Like, dude, I do the best spot welds you've ever seen. Me and Dad built an entire shop off spot welds.
Yeah, that's what you were telling.
Still standing, brother. Hadn't fell down yet.
Oh.
Yeah, so I did welding, and then I started doing TikTok during COVID, like a lot of people did, and we were just using it mostly for my welding business, and it brought a lot of business into my shop and stuff we were sending out, and then I threw out What No Way, and boom, here we are. 4 years later, it's
wild,
crazy.
ain't it? I mean, it's the organic growth that you had. I mean, it's right there on par with what I had. I mean, it's great. It's like a whole cult following.
We were over 1 million followers on TikTok within like 2 months, I think.
Yeah,
it was.
I hit 1 million in 30 days.
Yeah.
No, I hit. I hit 3 million.
I
hit 3 million in 30 days. What'd you say?
I said you're a pretty big influencer now. Like
I hate that term, and he knows it. Dude, don't troll. Hey, don't feed the trolls. That's what he's doing right now.
I hate the term influencer.
I know you do. That's
You
why I
do
said
too,
it.
don't you?
Yeah, I don't think I influence. I just like, I don't know. I just do my thing and
Yeah, the thing for me, you know, spending time with Justin the last year and a half, like the amount of time that you guys put into that, I don't think people realize like that's your job, that's your livelihood, that's how you feed your family. And spending time with Justin, and I'm sure you're no different. Like, man, that you put some time into that, and I don't think people correlate that.
like now that we're doing like long form stuff on YouTube and like it's even like I was one of those guys too, right? Like I was like, oh, anyone can do that and stuff like that. But I mean, when you're in the shop and you're filming long form content for like building a car like we did, and you're in the shop till 5, 6 o'clock, go up to the house, have supper, spend time with the kids till they go to bed, and then you're on the computer till midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning editing.
Yeah,
And the editing takes longer than the actual job did. You know, that's what's wild about it.
Yeah, and what I've learned spending time with you is like that's the key too, right? And you're like, yeah, I got this vision in my head, and to be able to put it into the video form, to be able to present it the way that you want. Yeah. That was for me. That was a big light bulb. Like, holy shit, man, this is like this is what this guy does night and day, and yeah, it's impressive.
Yeah, when I get an idea, it's got to come out. It's like being horny. You know, you just got to go get that out.
Just gotta go rub it out.
Yeah, got to go rub it out and get back to mowing the yard, you know?
That's a good way to put it.
Yeah,
So,
that's funny.
what do you got coming up? We got Sick Week coming up this weekend.
So this weekend we're running Sick Week. I didn't know you were coming on it until you phoned me at 3 in the morning, over and over and over, and then
Well, I figured a working man would be up early. You know what I'm saying?
He is relentless like that, isn't he?
Yeah,
Like
just over
sometimes-
and over.
Sometimes I just send him the voicemail just to mess with him. I'll be sitting at the table and call back, text me, hey, call me back. And then 38 seconds go by and your phone rings again. It's
See, the funny thing is, he phoned just to see if I was awake to mess with me.
Right.
And now I'm here, and I can mess with him like
Yeah.
in person. So I haven't messed with him yet, but it's coming.
he loves when people just show up at his house too. He loves
Yeah.
Don't come to my house.
He loves that.
You can.
Actually,
You can.
I
Don't come to my
comment-
house.
I commented on one of your videos from, I think it was a year ago, where you said that, don't come to my house. And I was like, what about me?
Did you? I didn't even say it. Have you had problems like that? Like people showing up to your house?
So we had one person follow us out. Like they see me in town and followed me to where I live.
And that's a long way.
It's a long ways. Like it was very obvious. You go down the one road that I go down, I know you're going.
What's the name of the road?
But
Is it as easy to find like addresses in Canada as it is here?
Yeah,
Because it's all public record here.
yeah, you just put it all. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want.
How do you do
It's
it?
not like a
Yeah.
like a third world country, man.
Yeah,
It's
like-
they have GPS over there too.
Y'all have phones?
Yeah.
Huh. What kind of...
How about the dude that followed us on the interstate riding to Milwaukee?
Brother, I had a full face helmet on with
Like
that mirrored
100
visor.
miles.
Yeah, for 100 miles followed us. He's like, yeah. And then just stayed with us. And I was
Really?
like, I don't know if I feel safe or not. I mean, he seemed like a nice guy.
Well, I'm driving with a billboard on
Yeah.
down the highway.
Yeah.
We got that trailer, and I mean, it's whatting away all
The trailer
over.
that everybody thinks that I messed the wrap up on.
You did.
I didn't. You know damn good and well the Discovery trailer guys messed that wrap up.
Well, it was just a fresh wrap, and yeah, the weight to the suction cup.
Yeah.
But I had to give someone shit about it, so
Right. So
I
make
figured-
Nunley the bad guy on the
Yeah,
internet
well,
again. Because
I
that,
gotta, yeah.
that works out great for
It's the
Shaun.
easiest thing to do is just make you the bad guy.
You know what I think's funny? Is that, do you know why he's here right now? Why he's in Fort Walton Beach? Of course, they're doing Sick Week, right? We're doing Sick Week this weekend. But he needed brakes for his Chevelle, right? Just built this Chevelle. I mean,
I saw it in the parking lot.
he needs to take you for a ride. That thing is stupid, right? But he needed brakes for it. So he had the brakes shipped to Trey's shop here in Fort Walton, getting around the tariffs is what he's doing.
That's not the only reason. If they would have got shipped to Canada, I wouldn't be leaving until this weekend to get down here. I wouldn't have had time.
Why don't you just order them sooner?
Well, I tried to. It's emailing back and forth. It takes time.
Oh, yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't
if he
have
would've
a
bought
full
order,
Yeah, if he would have bought them. You know.
Oh shit! I bought.
Yeah. I thought that was pretty cool. Like you and I think we're sitting in this office like 2 weeks ago, and you called Trey, and you're like, "Hey, I want to do sick week. Find us a car. Here's the budget."
Mm-hmm.
And all that shit came together in a matter of like 3 days.
That's how I do things. Well, the
Yeah,
whole story.
I'm learning.
The whole story is that I had signed up for sick week, right, and then forgot that I had signed up,
That's not surprising.
and then I got the email, and it said something about sick week. I was like, "Oh shit, when is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, that's in like 2 weeks." I called I called Trey, and I said, "Hey, do we have anything that can run sick week?" And he's like, "No, not really." Right? I could have ran the general, but I didn't really want to because it's not running that good right now. I got to get it tuned. But I said, dude, find us something. I need something that's got 4 seats in it. It's comfortable to ride in because we're going 800 miles.
Yeah,
1,000.
It's 1,000 miles.
Yeah, it's
so
like 1,000.
5 tracks, 6 days, 1,000 miles. Right? So we need something that's reliable and comfortable. And I said, and here's your budget. And he's like, brother, you are making this dang near impossible.
Yeah.
Right? And by the end of the day, he found it and he said, we got to go to Atlanta. Let's load up and go. And thus was born the drag wagon,
Dragon wagon.
the lot lizard.
Dragon wagon. I like it.
Yeah.
Andy can sleep in the back of it. Got a
Andy
little,
can.
Got a
You
little
could. There's
inflatable
enough room
mattress back there.
Yeah, well, I made sure that I got something big enough for Andy so he can edit while we're going down the road. 'Cause-
Multitasking.
Yeah, well, we got to put a video out every day,
Yeah.
right? So
That's the tough thing about sick week. Like it's tough enough to make it through sick week. We ran it last year.
You've always say you've done it.
And like you watch how people thrash on it, like they're rebuilding engines, transmissions, and stuff in the pits. And luckily, we didn't have a whole bunch of problems last year. But like you throw on having to edit and film and all that stuff. Like I was up till 2 a.m. every single night
you get
editing.
a drive from track to
Yeah.
track, right?
So
and
we
you got to hit certain checkpoints in
yeah.
between going to the tracks.
It's like a modern day cannonball run.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's like a poker run.
Yeah, poker run,
Okay.
right? But yeah, like by the time you're done editing, get your video ready to go for the next day, get a couple hours of sleep, and then back on it. Like I was wiped after last year.
Yeah, and then you got to drive home 4 days. That's
Well,
that's drive.
I mean, we plan it. We stayed down for a month and a half last year. I came down beginning of January and left mid-February, so
Yeah.
it's a nice vacation for us too. Like we kind of plan. This is our vacation now because
Yeah.
well, you know how busy you get doing different stuff, right? It's hard to get away, get that family time, and so yeah, I'll tuck the hair and throw a hat on, throw the hoodie up, and enjoy some time with the
Be a
kids.
tourist, huh?
Yeah.
That's
You're going to Disney World, right?
Maybe don't tell people.
This is
where
going to
I'm
come out. This will come out afterwards.
Okay.
This will
Yeah,
come out
well,
afterwards. You're good.
So
I
I
wouldn't
think
do you like that.
yeah, I think we're doing Disney and probably like Universal and
See, I haven't been to Disney or Universal since the whole internet thing happened.
Yeah. It's
And
tough
for that
do
reason
those
because I
things.
just don't think like I don't know if I'm gonna be able to enjoy myself. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Well,
we
like-
can't even go to Buc-ee's.
Yeah, Buc-ee's is wild, brother. Have you
Yeah,
stopped at
but that's your
Buc-ee's?
people.
Yeah, that's your
We-
people too.
Well, we were
Truck stops.
so when me and Tor were
the
coming
lot
down,
lizards love this guy.
we seen
Yeah,
the
it's
Buc-ee's turn.
They know
off.
he's a big spender.
But
What is it?
we didn't get to Buc-ee's. I gotta.
You haven't been to Buc-ee's yet? Yeah, y'all got to stop at Buc-ee's. It's an experience.
We stopped at a Love's and Tor was like, "Is this that big one that you were talking about?" I'm like, "Dude, this is not the
no, I do like a Love's truck stop. That's
yeah."
if I'm traveling,
Yeah.
Love's is where I try to stop
Yeah.
at. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much everything. And if you shit yourself, there's a shower.
And you can get some clothes there.
Yeah,
Shit
reflective wear.
yourself really bad.
Yeah, shit. Hey, you know people that shit themselves on the road truck because they're wearing reflective gear. But when they get to their destination. What else you got coming up this year?
What else do we got? We're doing Iola Car Show in
Where's that at?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
However you say it.
You ever ate cheese curds?
Yeah,
Squeaky?
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
in Canada,
It's my-
they do the French fries with cheese and gravy.
Poontang.
Poutine
Yeah.
Poontang.
Yeah.
or Putin. I don't know how to pronounce. It's delicious. Like it's a heart attack in a cup. It's awesome. When my
delicious.
my father-in-law, he's got a few food trucks and he's great at making them. And so when he comes out to visit for Christmas, he brings us like 2 big bags of the cheese curds.
Really?
Yeah, you just eat that stuff. It's
Yeah,
so
my
good.
first experience with cheese curds was up in Milwaukee
Yeah.
this past year. We went to that creamery. What was that creamery saying?
something creamery. I don't know.
It's a nice creamery. That's my first experience. I was like, these ain't
think so.
cooked.
Yeah.
So you've never
I
had.
like to say creamery.
So have you had a poutine before?
Me?
Yeah,
Yeah, I have.
You have.
I
Have
have.
you? So, fun fact, I think my father-in-law, he's coming to sick week, and I think he wants to make you one.
Yes.
So I think he's bringing some cheese curds, and he's gonna order fries and gravy from one of the food trucks at one of the tracks and make you
So it's gonna be a makeshift poontang.
poutine.
I'm gonna call it poontang.
Yeah.
Just because I like the connotation of it.
Yeah.
You know?
But yeah, it's good. Like we had a food truck, so like I gained like 30 pounds when we had our food truck because I go there every day. And
When are you gonna lose it?
I have. But yeah, so the wife she like test out her like new recipes. So she did like pulled pork poutine and like all these different ones, and yeah, I gained a lot of weight.
So it's kind of like nachos for us.
No, it's fries, gravy, and cheese curds.
What kind of
That's
gravy are
not
we
nacho.
talking about?
It's like a brown gravy.
Oh,
Yeah.
so it's not like the gravy we ate this morning.
No.
It's brown gravy, like you put on mashed potatoes.
Yeah.
Similar
Yeah.
to that, yep.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Do you like Vienna sausages?
Like what?
Vienna sausages.
What's that? I
Little
feel like you're
wieners.
setting me up.
No. They're little wieners that
No.
come in a can.
Oh no. I've
I'll
never
get you
had
some today. You got to try them. It's a southern delicacy.
The rest of the world calls it Vienna sausage.
it. Okay.
You got to un-Alabama all this shit.
I know.
You haven't tried
No.
Vienna sausages? Is that how you say
Never
it?
tried
Vienna.
it.
Yeah.
Vienna?
Yeah, Vienna.
It's Vienna.
Okay.
That's not how y'all call them up there in Michigan?
Just like that, yep. Jesus.
You ride?
I don't.
No?
No, I looked at buying a bike and I had a bike picked out. I can't remember what it was because it was a few years back. But I got home that day and I was going to tell my wife that, hey, I'm buying a bike. And she was in tears. And one of her friends had got hit on a bike and lost both of his legs.
Mm.
So that kind of, I read the room and I was like, maybe I shouldn't ask about a bike right now. And so I waited like a week and I was ready to talk to her about it. And then my buddy phones me as I'm walking to my wife to tell her I'm buying a bike. And he hit a deer on his bike and asked me to come pick him and his bike up out in the mountains. And I was like, I think this is a sign.
Just not meant to be.
Yeah, and she doesn't, like after what happened to her friend with losing his legs, she kind of doesn't want me in that situation, which I understand. I do stupid stuff and I do.
You're about like me. You like to full send it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like the cars having a roof over my head, like
And
a
a
roll
cage.
cage.
Yeah.
Like as sketchy as my Chevelle is, which is super sketchy, with the full cage and the harness and everything, like I feel very safe in it. Like I built the whole thing myself, so like the stupid stuff I do in that car, I feel safe doing.
Yeah.
Right, so
Yeah.
I like having a roof over my head.
What do you think? What do you think that Chevelle's going to run?
So the whole goal with it was to run a 9-second pass, and last year we were 11:13 at 120 mile an hour, and that was just NA. And we got the Pro Charger on it now. We got a whole new Holly setup on it, and we are almost double horsepower on it. So we should be able to get into the 9s, and like Blasco, he was talking, if we turn it up, there's a chance to dip into the 8s with it. So
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Good Lord.
That's fast.
8-second quarter mile. That's screaming. And I like them screaming.
And you're screaming.
Yeah, I like a screamer.
Yeah.
But that car is just obnoxious loud. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. Is yours louder than mine?
Than your car?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, we need to test this. I think mine's louder. We'll hook up on a decibel thing. It's no big deal.
Everything's a competition with you. Isn't it?
Absolutely. It's
Perfect.
a competition with you too.
I know.
Yeah.
Where'd y'all meet at? Just online, and then the actual
So
the race last fall was
last year at when I came down for sick week, and we both have a mutual friend, Kevin Smith.
Yeah. Owns
And-
KSR Performance. Yeah.
So Kevin FaceTimed him. I met him on that, and then I think I texted you a few times, but he's big time. He didn't text the little guy back, right? And
No, I'm just autistic. I forget shit.
and then yeah, we both kind of got asked to be on that TV show Pinks, and that's kind of where it all started.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
So
Pinks, the whole Pinks thing, man, that sucked.
it
From
was
from the fact of how it
how it ended.
ended. Yeah, because I mean, I know we give each other a lot of shit. You didn't want to win it like that.
No.
I didn't want to lose it like that. If I lose going down the track, I'm cool with it. Losing in the pits, bro.
Yeah.
And then having to give your car up
Yeah.
afterwards and then buy it back, and you didn't even get to run the damn thing after spending months building it. Like,
Yeah.
it just sucked. Yeah.
So we basically went there and did test passes, and that was it.
I did 4 test passes and blew through 2 transmissions.
Yeah.
And I don't know how many torque converters.
Yeah. And then I pulled mine out of the trailer when I got home, and my transmission was smoked too. So
Got just enough out of it, huh?
yeah.
You was only what, one more pass away probably from
Yeah.
it exploding.
Yeah, if I'd have done one more pass, I'd have seized up the pump.
I shouldn't have done that last run. I was still trying to get comfortable in the truck because that was the first time I'd taken
Yeah, and
hits on it.
that was a crazy thing. Like when we were first approached, it was quarter mile no prep, and I was like, nah. Like Justin's never been down the track, and like they originally wanted like 10-second cars, right? Neither of us are gonna.
Yeah, that's fast,
right?
yeah.
Like realistically, we were running out the quarter mile. We were both mid-8s with ours, so like we built some badass cars, and to go no prep racing for your first time, I mean, you got it down the track, you got out of it, got back into it, you didn't put it in the wall, you did great.
Well, the first time down the track, I didn't know what I was feeling.
Yeah.
You know, everybody's clowning on me. I put the video out. I was like, I don't know what I'm doing. Right? Didn't know what I was feeling. And I called Ida, the NHRA Top Fuel.
Yeah.
I called her and I said, hey, here's what, or it might have been Eric Enders. I don't remember which one I called. But I called him and she's like, that's what you wanted. Did it feel like he was driving on glass or on ice? I was like, yeah. She's like, that's it.
Yeah.
She's like, as long as your front end's going the right way, you're fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about the ass end, as long as the front end's going the right way. And I said, okay, well, if that's what I'm supposed to be feeling, then I'm fine with it. And then the second pass, I stayed in it, you know, and yeah. But it is a different world. Like that first time hitting, and you're like, I feel like I'm floating right now. Is this what I'm supposed to be doing?
Well, and my one pass that I went out, we were just supposed to, like, Matt's like, oh, just go do a 1-2 shift. I'm like, all right, because we were just checking launch and everything. So it felt super great when I let go of the button, hit second gear, and I was like, I'm gonna run this thing out. So I throw it into third, and it just started pulling, and I grabbed the wheel a little harder, right? And my thumb actually hit the scramble button.
So you get more boost.
Like, so you watch my pass, and then all of a sudden the back end's just like this the whole way down. And we get back there, and Matt's like, did you hit the scramble? I'm like, no, man, but it was running, like it was flying. And so he's sitting there on his computer, and we were bullshitting later, and he yells from the computer, you hit the scramble. I'm like, no, I didn't. I'm looking at it right here.
Well, after my second time down the track, I told Nicholas, I said, give me more boost. He's like, I'll put a scramble button on it. He's like, if you feel like you're going good, hit this button or whatever. I was like, oh, okay. Right. So my third time down the track, and they had told me, they said, do not lift your foot, right? Keep your foot on the floor.
Yeah.
Right. Because I lifted a little bit the second time. Right. And I was like, okay. Right. So I told him I wanted more boost because I was getting comfortable with it, and he wouldn't give it to me, but he put it on the button.
Yeah.
So as soon as I launched, I was on the button at launch. He's like, you was on the button the whole time. The funny thing is I ran all the way down to the quarter mile. Yeah. And he said, why did you run all the way down the quarter mile? I said, well, because if I run double the distance, I know I didn't lift early, you know? Yeah. He's like, yeah, you've got a point. So, yeah, it was fun. It was a good learning experience.
Yeah.
And the wagon that I'm setting up now for Sick Week is basically set up just like the S10.
That's perfect.
Which leads us to Rad Torque Raceway.
Yeah.
Border Warz.
Border Warz.
June.
I wore my Border Warz shirt. Where's your shirt? Did you wear yours today?
I'm in Harley Davidson mood today.
Drop the ball.
Yeah, we got Border Warz coming up. You're
Yeah.
coming, ain't you?
Sam and I talked about it. We're going to try. Yeah.
Sam definitely wants to come.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to, got to go across the border. I have to leave half my shit at the border on my motorhome. But we'll see. We're going to be in Michigan for the month of June anyway, so we might could just come up there at the front end.
Yeah, you come up to Canada, eat some poontang with me?
Yeah. With you?
Yeah. Yeah, we
Yeah,
could
that
eat
sounds good.
poontang together.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be fun.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll go
So-
first.
Dude, it's gonna it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
gonna
excited.
it's
Can't
gonna
wait.
be a huge event. I mean,
Yeah.
we've got how many classes is it?
What do we got? We got X275. We got Low Gangsta class, which they're
With a
coming
A?
up. It's the
Gangsta?
Gangsta, yeah. We
Gangsta.
can't use hard R. Make sure to put the A on there.
yeah.
My platform, I can do it. Tell Julie to suck it.
So that's the first time this class will be in Canada. And then we got stick shift class and run what you brung. And then we're doing a quarter-mile supercar shootout as well. And then we got some officers versus outlaws. So there's the officers up there like RCMP. They have a few cars that they bring, and then you can grudge race them through the night too. So that'll be pretty cool. And yeah, we got X Games winner Brett Turcock coming to
Did you watch any of the
do a
X
stunt
Games?
show.
No.
Yeah, it was good. It was cool to watch him win, knowing that he's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's
What
bringing
sport
us
does he do in the X Games?
Wasn't he
like
doing the
free-
backflips?
yeah, freestyle sleds. So he's bringing his sled.
It was wild.
Yeah.
Some of the
He's
shit
going
he
to run
was
his sled down the track?
No, he's gonna be doing flips and stuff.
I love it.
So it was funny. Like
He convinced Carissa,
yeah.
my manager. She's like, "So how is he going to ride a snowmobile in the summer?" Go ahead.
So I told her we basically build like a greenhouse type deal over the area.
Yeah.
And then they bring in like industrial sized air conditioners.
And she
freeze
bought
it
it?
in there,
Yes.
and then they make snow.
She didn't know no difference.
She's like,
And
oh.
she's like, "Oh wow, that's cool." And then like I let it go on for a little bit, like, and then I felt bad. I'm like, "I'm just fucking with you. You're an asshole."
Well, I told him, I was like, when he told me that, I was like, well, funny enough, we've actually got something like that here in our local area, the McKinley climatic hangar
Mm-hmm.
over on Eglin that'll go down to -70.
Yeah.
I mean, that thing is wild. Have you ever been in there when it was
I-
like cold?
I've taken a tour over there. Yeah.
It's wild.
It is.
Absolutely insane.
Yep. The climactic hangar.
Climactic hangar.
Yes.
I like a good climax.
A hangar.
Yeah, hangars and climax.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Samantha's standing over. Samantha's sitting in the viewing area right now. And we're getting the look from her, but it's
Yeah.
okay because it's going on White Trash with Money. So I'm really the only one that gets in trouble for this.
I've been getting that look for almost 20 years. So it gets steady.
You definitely outkicked your coverage with your wife.
Outkicked it.
100%.
Yep.
And so did I. Yeah. Crystal's out of town. And let me tell you something. Like, let's talk
How
about
are you surviving?
brother. So Crystal's dad had a heart attack last Sunday, right?
He's on the mend.
Yeah. He had open heart surgery a couple days later. I told Crystal when she got that call, I said, "You got to go. I said, go pack your stuff. You got to go." Right? And of course, she's worried about how everything's going to get done. I said, "We got it. Just roll." How do they do it? These women, Lord have mercy, these kids go all over the damn place, and you have to feed them.
Yeah. Feed them and
Yeah.
water them.
Don't
you
forget
gotta
about the
feed-
dog.
Yeah.
You got to feed it and water it too.
That's
Man,
right.
I'm tired. In the laundry, Blake, I taught Blake how to do laundry. So he's on laundry duty.
Yeah.
He's making it happen. He don't get the clothes out on time, so you got wrinkled ass clothes that you got to hit with the steamer. But
Yep.
we're making it work.
Well, yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll be okay.
I ain't cooked shit since she's been
Yeah.
gone. It's been DoorDash every day, baby.
Get hungry, find something to eat.
Yep.
I'm
Andy was over there. Andy's been over there a couple times.
I'm sure he
Yeah,
has. Yeah.
yeah.
Pizza rolls.
Andy, yeah.
Eating all the pizza
So-
rolls.
I do be cooking some pizza rolls.
So was last night the first like home cooked
Yes.
food you've had
Since Crystal left, 100%. Yeah.
What'd
Yeah.
you make?
His wife.
Yeah,
They
my
invited
wife-
us over to the Airbnb because they didn't want to stay with me anymore. They stayed one night and then was like, "Y'all, we're gonna get an Airbnb."
I didn't even know she was doing that. She
Yeah.
just messaged me. She's like, "I got an Airbnb." I'm like, "All right, that checks out."
No, totally
Like, I
understandable
don't-
because you know the feeling. You don't feel like you're imposing on somebody,
Yeah.
right? and you don't feel like you're tiptoeing around somebody else. I totally got it.
Yep.
And she was like, I don't even want to tell him. She felt bad, but I was like, girl, I get it. I've been there.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
The fact that you convinced her to stay there one night was like that was progress.
Well, she was driving in trying to beat the storm. His wife drove down from Canada, drove 22 hours straight.
That's what he was telling me. Before we started.
Yeah, 22 hours straight trying to beat the
storm, but neglected to tell me when I said goodnight to her that night. She didn't tell me that she was in freezing rain and it like was white knuckle for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
She didn't tell me that.
She was up in Memphis when we talked to her last that night.
Yeah.
And then had to get south of Birmingham because there was like a little hook on it, right? So she could get in a little bubble.
Yeah.
Lord have mercy. 22 hours. Could you imagine driving 22?
Well, she drove 16 hours the day before.
I couldn't have done that.
Yeah.
I mean, with enough crack, anything's possible.
Yeah.
You know.
Back to Crystal being gone. You're gonna have to hire like a professional service to come put your shit back together for you.
No. I've been good about this. I've been cleaning as we go. That way, I don't have to spend a whole day cleaning.
I don't do that. Like the day before Julie gets back, that's when I do my clean.
Plus,
and
we've
then
had company in and out, so I've had to keep it clean.
You didn't have to keep it clean.
No, but I mean, I mean, it's just kind of the right thing to do, you know.
My house would Charlotte, my daughter, she keeps everything rolling. If it were just Danny and I, it
Cooked, absolutely cooked.
it'd be tough.
Do y'all got a cleaner that comes by and does y'all's stuff? No. We've got. Sam said that's me. We've got a lady that comes.
We ain't got the TikTok money. We're just trying to get by over here.
Don't let it bullshit you. Your pockets is deep over
Just
here.
trying to
You know
get
what I'm
by,
saying?
you know?
Gus is the epitome of white trash with money. Gus started out. We talked about this. We talked about this when Gus was on the podcast last time. He comes from very humble beginnings, right? His dad was Detroit fire chief for years, right? His dad, he started at the Detroit Fire Department when the riots were going on.
Riots, yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
And basically started out around the riot times and then ended his career Ground Zero 9/11, right? They had him come over from Detroit, and his father passed away. Great man, right? And huge turnout for his funeral.
Yeah, it was really humbling. Yeah, it was great to see that.
So Gus worked all the way up from in the Harley business. From started out as a porter, which is like a janitor, wash bikes, do whatever needs to be done around the dealership.
Yeah,
worked his way all the way up to become a
nice.
Owner.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's my 34th year.
Damn, you old.
34 years, man, in a row.
You're dating yourself.
Yeah,
Others.
well, a few more. Do a few more. These kids out of school.
I have a question. Has the gray hair came significantly more since Justin's been around?
It certainly didn't help it. We got to have extra insurance. HR people on a daily phone call. Hey, you can't say this. Don't get us canceled. Yeah, there's a daily conversation, man. Yeah.
But as well as I do, if you don't have your toe on the line, you're not really that effective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you got to find the line and then put your toe on it.
Yeah, it's been we've always back to that work ethic that you guys put into that. Like we've always focused on traditional media for advertising and had some socials, but Justin coming on board almost a year ago now, it's been a game changer for us for sure. It's definitely opened up some doors.
Well, me and you've talked about this before, and I don't mind talking about it on here. Is that like traditional media is dead? Right? It seems like it's almost a waste of money, and not talking bad about our friends in the radio business or anything, but bang for the buck. Everybody's scrolling on their phones all day long. Yeah. You can get more bang for your buck, more eyes on your product through social media than you can through traditional media like magazine, newspaper, radio, TV.
Well, you look at these short videos that we do, 1 minute long video or 30 seconds. You look at the watch time on that, and it's like thousands of weeks worth of watch time.
Yeah.
And that, like, when you get like say 10 million views on a video in a couple days, where else can you get that?
Yeah, from a like a business perspective, you guys have your business, which is the videos. Like when you incorporate that into a business, we've worked hard to cater some processes and procedures around how to capitalize on that. How do we turn that into sales? So it's been a really interesting year, learning that together, understanding socials. Justin's taught me, he's like, man, negative comments they're not
It's
negative.
still engaging.
Yeah.
The more people that comment on a video, whether it's good or bad, it just boosts it. And
Well, my wife, who's a fierce protector of our brand, our businesses, I always had like, don't respond to that shit, just let it go. Now I'm like I could. She's like, I can respond.
I love to see her clap back on,
Man,
the Facebook
please.
sometimes. Somebody will say something out of pocket when we have like a group ride or something. Say I'm in there, boy. I'm like, let's get it. Come on with it.
Yeah, we're raising money for whatever the cause is.
Yeah.
If that's a problem for you, just like.
Well, to my point on traditional media being dead, and I'm not saying anything bad about our local news. We did our missing parts ride last year. We didn't have one news crew come out.
Really?
One news crew come out. We didn't have anybody cover it outside of us and me on social
Except
media.
for Jared at Get the Coast.
Yeah, Jared to Get the Coast. I will give him that.
Yep.
But it's also social media.
Yep, that's right.
He's not on TV.
Yep.
Right? We didn't have anybody. Radio helped us out. I will say that. Local radio. But nothing national, no TV or anything. We had 800 bikes show up on one day. We raised over $70,000 to put amputees back on bikes. And we didn't need TV for it.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yep,
Yeah,
the power of social media.
It's wild what you can do with social media. Like, I mean, it's crazy.
Wild. Absolutely insane.
Yeah, now we're having conversations about how do we implement AI into our business, and because you look back, you guys both started your social careers during COVID, and how much things have changed in that 5-year time period. It's like to be able to think about what it looks like 5 years from now. It's going to look.
There's
You'll
no
be
way
able
to
to have
imagine
an
it.
AI Justin.
Yeah.
There's an AI Shaun out there that's selling something. I had it sent to me the other day, and they AI generated me in a video talking about this catalytic converter. Like, it was wild.
Yeah.
Like, same voice, everything, and I was like, that's not me. I'm not promoting that.
Yeah, and the problem with that is even if it looks semi-real, people will believe everything they see.
Yeah, the internet's not real. That's the takeaway that people need to, when they watch a video. And like, I look back at like that video I did of you wrecking my wrap on my trailer. And I've had people come up to me in person. Oh, I can't believe Justin did that to your trailer. I'm like, dude, the internet's not real. He didn't do it.
Yeah.
It was just a video, fun thing to do, right?
Right.
But yeah,
but people will believe anything that they see.
Yeah.
Us growing up, we always heard, don't believe anything that you hear and only believe half of what you see. But we've gotten to the point in society where it's like, don't believe anything you hear until you have verification of it.
Yeah.
And don't really believe anything that you see either. So it's like, brother, unless you see it, that's why I don't speak on like social justice stuff, right? Like political stuff, because there may be a huge news story happen, right? And you initially look at it and you're like, oh, that person was 100% in the wrong. And then other views and angles of the video come out and you're like, nah, I don't think they were in the wrong.
Just gonna leave this be.
Yeah. That's why I'm not quick to jump on anything.
Well, we learned very quick when we started getting a bigger following, like how divided everyone is.
Brother.
And so we didn't talk. We started during COVID. We didn't talk about COVID. Like, because that was so divided, right?
Oh, yeah, don't talk about wearing face masks. Oh, my God.
So we didn't talk about COVID, religion, and politics. We kept all that off of our page. And I messed up on one of my personal accounts and made a comment that people relate it back to, that's the NOOO guy. And then I got a lot of shit on it. But yeah, we decided very early just to stay out of the political, religious, and like just,
what aggravates me?
Make, like, have fun, right?
But you know what aggravates me is that the people that will demand that we speak up and say something, stop trying to make non-political people political.
Well,
maybe I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, and I just ain't gonna talk about it.
That's
I-
usually the case.
Yeah,
I've turned
100%.
down a lot, like with like by-elections and different stuff, and we've had people
Well, I've
like,
had a lot of money
hey,
slung at me.
can you do a video for us? I'm like, and like it was good.
If the
money.
internet knew how much money
I
I
was
have
like,
left
nope.
on the table from politics,
Yeah.
Ridiculous. I just won't do it.
Yeah.
I don't know what I'm talking about. That's why I talk about it.
Exactly.
You know? I don't get it.
Like I think you do videos a lot like me, like just to make people happy, have a good day,
Mhm.
like give them a laugh, right? I get so many messages about, hey, I was having a bad day, watched your video, it cheered me up. Like that's why we're doing it. Like everyone asks, like, when are you gonna stop? And I said, when it's not fun anymore.
Yeah.
Mhm.
We're having fun. We'll keep doing it.
Well, yeah. I mean, people are struggling mentally, physically, financially, emotionally,
Yeah.
everything, right? And if all you scroll on the internet is just a bunch of negative stuff talking about politics and how divided people are and everything, that just pushes you further into that negativity,
Yeah.
Right.
Man, they just let non-political people be non-political and
Yeah.
just, let us be jesters,
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, come on now. I'm not a king. I just want to make people laugh.
That's it.
Period.
People love laughing at you.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know how to
With
take
you,
that.
at you.
No,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll
Usually
take
at.
it.
Justin's a good sport, man.
Yeah.
He's a good sport.
We're going to do this podcast a little bit different though than how we've done podcasts in the past,
Okay.
right? Because we got to go for a ride in the Chevelle that we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
So we're going to throw that here at the end, and then I've got a bike out back that I want you to go. Have you ever rode in a sidecar before?
No. I think
Do you
it'd be
want
fun.
to?
Yeah.
We've got is it a Plantera?
A polenta.
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 It's an old Russian bike,
Okay.
right? And the tires, like everything is all original on this bike. The tires still say "Made in the USSR" on it. It's wild.
So we could die today, is what you're saying.
That bike's not going to get fast enough for us to die,
Oh,
brother.
perfect.
Yeah, no, we're
Okay.
good. And
You
we
know,
got
it's funny you say that. I was thinking the same thing. Like, holy shit, he's gonna take somebody for a ride in that. Yeah, same thought.
I'm
You
gonna
didn't stop
I'm
me
gonna
when I
have to
drove it
sign
the
a
first
waiver
time.
today,
It's
aren't
just
I?
you.
no shit.
Now you're bringing somebody else into the mix.
We've got 3 points of contact. We're good.
Eesh. Yeah.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
You know what? Let's just act like you don't know about it. And then if we get back safe and sound, we'll put the video
that
in.
makes it okay.
Yeah.
Always give Gus plausible deniability on anything,
Yeah.
and we're good to go.
Sometimes I get calls. It's like, hey, can you look at this video real quick before I post it? I just want to make sure that you're good with it. And I'm like, oh, this should be good. Yeah, just don't get us canceled. That's
So,
the main thing.
a couple things to hit before we go. Thanks for letting us use studio here.
Of course.
Right? Missing Parks Ride, June 26th through the 28th. Saving Abel's going to be here for a concert.
We got that locked up yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
I
putting
mean,
it out there. They're kind of.
Yeah, I mean, Jared said they were coming.
Okay.
I spoke to him personally, the lead singer. So, he said they're coming, they're in, If we have to pivot, we have to pivot, but they said they're good to go. Missing Parks Ride, June 26th through 28th. We're going to try to put as many amputees back on bikes as we possibly can. And what else do we have coming up?
Dirt digging days.
The Dirt Digging Demo Days, which
Dirt
this video is
Digging
going to air after. Well, we can still roll it. Dirt Digging Demo Days in Jay, Florida.
What is that?
On Simmons Road. I need to take you out to the tractor store so you can play with some of the tractors. It's wild.
I love playing with tractors.
So we have Big Gus Tractor and
Yes.
Equipment.
Uh-huh.
Got tractors and construction equipment, ag equipment.
That's
Just
sweet.
another dealership business that we have, and we started it from scratch. We opened about 1.5 years ago, and I went to buy a tractor, and the experience was a little lackluster, and went to another store, and finally I'm like, well, I'll just open my own tractor store. And now we have 14 different brands out
That's
there and a
wicked.
big business, and we host a demo day out in a field in Jay, Florida, peanut farming, cotton farming area, real close-knit community, and we just take a whole bunch of equipment out there and have a big party in the field, and
Let
People get on
try
the
stuff out.
tractors, they dig holes, cover the holes up, and
That's
just
sweet.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
a fun day. We'll have food out there and drinks and kids' activities, and
Like I just bought a skid steer and
What'd
it
you
was
buy?
the most I bought
uh-huh.
yeah, we'll bleep that out.
we're a JCB dealer.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
But it was the most frustrating thing trying to like
The
I-
experience.
yeah, because I don't know if it's the same down here, but up there, there's no prices listed. You gotta like, for me, I like to just go on the website. Okay, this is the prices, and then figure out where I want to start on trying them out, right? And yeah, it was the most
How long did
frustrating.
you have to wait after you bought it to get it to your house?
It was a week.
See,
I-
that's
so-
hey, that's what we do different, baby.
No, so I was looking at 3 different brands, and I said, whoever will bring me a demo is probably going to get the deal. And the guy said, hey, I got a demo out right now. Just give me a week. I didn't need it that week because I was gone anyways. He brought me brand new 0 hour, dropped it off, and said, use it for, like, put some hours on, put 10, 12 hours on it, see if you like it.
Yeah.
And he dropped it off, and I built a pad out front of the shop. I pushed some dirt back that we got moved, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I said I like it, and he's like, okay. But so I got some sketchy stuff I want to do at home, and I put that out in videos, and they were like, are you using this skid steer to like build these jumps and stuff like that? And I was like, wow, yeah, that's part of it. And he's like, we'll bring big iron. So that was kind of in the deal. Like I got the skid steer, and then like I got an option to get in a dozer and a hoe to build some big jumps, and
Yeah.
we're going after a world record jump this year.
On what?
On what?
What are you jumping?
We're trying to figure out what vehicle we're using.
You're doing it backwards, ain't you?
Yeah, I'm doing it backwards. So I was trying to figure out a world, like I want to get into Guinness. And I was trying to figure out what jump I could do that I wouldn't die, that I could achieve. And it seems like the furthest jump in reverse is one that I could achieve, because I jumped the Cobra Chicken through that motorhome, and I went almost as far as they need to go backwards. So
Did you see Trey went up there to help him out with something? And while they were up there, they jumped his damn car through a motorhome.
yeah, so we had a few drinks, and
Yeah.
we were like, we should jump cars through the motorhome. And then it still seemed like a good idea when we sobered up. So we stripped out what could have went through the windshield and built a jump and
Yeah.
jumped it through. And my back hurt for a few days, but yeah, it was fun. It didn't get the views I was hoping for. I'm like, dang, if I'd have paralyzed myself here on 50,000 views.
No, the video would have gotten way
Yeah.
more views than you
yeah,
paralyzed
yeah,
yourself.
probably.
That's the hook of the video. You come rolling in like Christopher Reeves. Let
Well,
me show you
guys.
how this happened.
Yeah.
Well, you're probably asking yourself how I got here.
Yeah.
Backwards jump. I like
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Well, that's cool, man. Like, you got a skid steer and some equipment, and we're that business is fun, and guys are doing a good job out there. I'd love for you to come check it out while you're there. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
we'll
they're
see
all
if we can get
all
it.
the guys back over there. They know you're in town, and I got word this morning. They's like, please bring him by here.
Sweet. We should do interviews over there, Andy. Yeah.
Deal. Easy.
You usually get yeses out of Andy. He don't give you too many no's.
No, we pay Andy good enough where
Yeah,
Andy just
we
says,
do.
yep.
He's a yes man.
We got to
Yeah.
figure out what his no is. We're just gonna start asking him random.
Oh,
shit.
I know
Hey,
what
will
his
you-
no is.
Cheez-Its.
What?
Cheez-Its are my no. If you want-
Cheez-Its?
If you offer me Cheez-Its, I'm gonna say no.
Did you have a bad experience with Cheez-Its?
What?
Cheez-Its.
What happened with Cheez-Its?
I wasn't expecting cheese.
I wasn't expecting. Do
I
you eat
wasn't
goldfish?
Oh yeah, I eat goldfish.
It's the same shit,
It's not the same.
I don't know.
brother. That's the same.
I don't eat any of that crap.
See, goldfish are like the sushi of Cheez-Its.
Sushi.
Maybe that's why I like them.
Oh yeah, because they're fish. I'm so stupid. Why'd that take me so long?
Alabama.
No, you want me to show you how to get a no out of Andy?
How's that?
You gonna have tickle fight?
No.
Yeah, there you go. He don't like tickle fights either.
Yeah.
Gus likes tickle fights. Let's go ride the
Yeah.
sidecar. You
And
think
we'll-
they got it cranked?
I don't know.
They said, I don't know if we can get it cranked. It's cold outside. I said, with enough ether, anything's possible.
Yeah, but it's been inside.
Yeah. It's still cold back there.
It's
I can't be a part of this.
You're just gonna go put your earmuffs on.
I'm just gonna leave.
Smart.
Yeah.
Going over to Big Gus Tractor and Equipment.
I wasn't even there when Nunley lost the Canadian on Beale Park.
Oh, one more thing.
what?
One more thing. Do you get weird packages sent to you?
Yeah, we've had some.
What's the weirdest thing you've had seen?
We've had like jams made for us and stuff like that. Like nothing super weird. Oh,
Have you
putter?
ever had a pecker putter? Look, there's a white
that is-
one and a black one. The funny thing is they're the same size.
Yeah, that one should be bigger and girthier.
It should be. Look at the veins.
It's got veins on. Have you used them yet?
He said, "I will shove."
Have you used them yet? How do they putt?
I don't know. We should take it to the house. I've got a putting green at the house.
I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely should try them.
Yeah. Blake would
I
love
wonder-
this shit.
Hold on.
Blake would think this
Let's
shit
see.
was funny.
Like,
Samantha.
I mean, it's pretty balanced.
Snickers upside down so you can have the veins on your tongue. Leave me alone.
It's balanced.
If you didn't hear, Samantha said, "You eat your Snickers upside down so you can feel the veins on your tongue." Hey, you know what? That's a perfect place to leave it. So let's go ride the motorcycle.
Sweet.
That's been White Trash for Money. Well, it hadn't been because we've got, you know what we should do since we talked about Sick Week? Why don't we throw some highlights at the end of this for Sick Week also?
All right.
Because Andy will be there.
Yep.
And maybe since you don't have your own professional videographer,
Yeah, it's
you
just
can
me.
get some good video of you going down the track.
Yeah, I'm gonna employ him for a few things.
Whoa. But
He's-
I'm employing it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
He's gonna.
We can
what-
share Andy.
We can share Andy. You hear that, Andy? You're working for me too.
Andy's getting shared. Okay.
That's close to a no.
Yeah, that was close to no.
Close.
He looked down and he's like, He already knows because when we was coming back from Atlanta, I said, "Hey, Andy, I'll give you a bonus." Did I ever pay you? Okay. You should have said no because I wouldn't have remembered. I said, "Hey, if you get this video from today edited before we get back to Fort Walton Beach."
I seen that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he did it. Really, it was a test run to see if he could get shit edited in the back seat on the fly. And he did.
Yeah, that's the big thing. Unless you want to stay up till 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Edit on the road.
I mean, even if he does, I mean, when we get in the car to go to the next place the next morning, he can sleep.
Yeah.
As long as shit's done. So.
Really, he won't be able to sleep in that car. It's too loud. And you're in it. I feel like falling asleep around you.
It's
is not-
dangerous.
Yeah.
I fell asleep on a plane. I
Yeah.
woke up to all these messages, like
Got posted on the internet.
not only posting pictures.
I was like,
but
caption
sleeping.
contest.
Well, yeah, we had a contest who had the coolest comments. Remember that?
He didn't know what was going on. I just posted and said full send it. I don't care if he gets mad, he gets mad.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
fall asleep around Nunley.
Yeah, that's good advice.
They called me the Ether Bunny.
The ether bunny.
Let's go ride this motorcycle.
Oh, fuck's sake, look at this.
It's a 1969 old Russian bike, right? If you look at the tires, it still says made in the USSR. We're not gonna get on the road. We're gonna go around the parking lot, the big parking lot, and come back.
Dude.
It smells like we shouldn't be riding it anymore. That thing's nasty. First of all, we had a Dr. Pepper explosion all in the car, everywhere. It was 23 flavors on the whole interior and exterior of the car. You know what we're doing? Somebody decided they wanted a Dr. Pepper on the way.
Somebody decided they wanted to open the fucking
No, I
radio.
didn't. No, I just cranked the car up. Then the radio came out. The Dr. Pepper was sitting here. Puncture the Dr. Pepper, and there is Dr. Pepper everywhere. It's like the Dr. Pepper School of Medicine in here right now. Sick week. Remember, you always bring the hot dog to your mouth and never your mouth to the hot dog because this is what it looks like if you do.
Hot dog rating.
I give it a 6.7. You can have it tonight, and then the rest of Sick Week, we're playing paper, rock, scissors for bottom. What? There's no losers in that game. Damn, Trey, put your hat on, dog. I'm sorry, I'm joking.
He doesn't want to take any of your shit.
Was you recording?
Truck and leave, and you. You gonna start it up. So go.
You can't tell me that wasn't a good joke. My YN mask, the Young Nunley mask. What's your name?
Lewis.
Lewis?
It's my dad.
Don't be jealous, Lewis.
I'm really jealous of that, man.
You know what YN stands for, don't you?
Young Nunley.
nailed it.
By the way, I didn't fire Matt. Matt's still alive. He's still employed with White Trash for Money. It was a one-off episode. Shaun said he wanted to do it, and I said, well, we're not coming all the way to Canada, so Matt can't get
But
down
you
here.
are
The hell
coming
with
to Canada.
I mean, I am coming to Canada,
June.
but Matt's not coming to Canada.
No.
So either way it went about it.
I have a Matt in Canada.
Your Matt in Canada is an asshole. Matt
He is
Blasco.
a bit of a dick.
Yeah, he can be.
But
I do
he's
like him.
But he's awesome.
Oh, a great guy,
Yeah.
but a complete asshole at the same time.
Yeah.
Listen, did you know? Well, thanks for tuning in. White Trash with Money podcast.